This is a rundown with Rubio for Tuesday, March 12th, 2024. Everything happens for a reason. John Barnett, ever heard of the name? Well, you won't hear of it much more after this. He was a whistleblower, 62 years old. He was giving evidence against Boeing. Boeing is this big, massive airplane manufacturer who's had some troubles in the past couple, let's say, months where planes are, having issues with landing gear, going off the runway, walls are popping off, doors aren't shutting, all that stuff. So this guy comes out and he has all these legal interviews. Well, turns out yesterday he didn't show up because he had a self-inflicted gunshot wound. For those that are listening on Spotify, I just did a massive wink because this guy was blowing out of the water saying, hey, their oxygen thing's not working properly. They're doing improper parts, all this stuff. And all of a sudden, coincidentally, he's dead, so he can't testify anymore. What a break for Boeing. There are winners and losers in life. Deadspin. Deadspin is a website. It's a news website. It's been sold and an entire staff was laid off. Entire staff. All of a sudden, they got this email, hey, you guys are all gone. We sold the company. A lot of people are not upset about this because if you remember back a couple months ago, they're the organization, they went extremely woke. And they took that picture of that kid at the Kansas City Chiefs game and said, blackface at the Kansas City Chiefs game is unacceptable. And this kid's like 11 years old. And it turns out he had his face painted as like an Indian chief, basically supporting the Chiefs. But they only showed one side of his face where it was black. And they said, blackface is unacceptable. Yeah, you kind of got what you expect on that one. Accept and embrace. Armed citizens in Hartford, Connecticut are out patrolling the streets at night and during the day and picking up trash. Good for you guys, taking control of your streets. This is what's going to happen over and over and over. Yesterday, someone commented on TikTok on one of my posts saying, hey, it's going to be martial law coming around. Yeah, 100%. Just like yesterday in Pittsburgh, where between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m., there's only 20 cops throughout the entire city. This is what people are going to have to start doing. They're going to have to start patrolling their own city. So guys out there in Hartford, Connecticut, good for you. Working hard is not enough. Bernie Sanders had a gotcha moment last week at the State of the Union. I forgot to tell you about this. Before the whole cameras and State of the Union gets going, Joey B comes out. Bernie's out there yucking it up, having laughs, shaking hands, doing all this, blah, 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 blah. And then as soon as the camera goes on, Bernie puts on his mask. Never what it was just one of those standard stupid masks, the paper masks that don't do anything. Even on the packaging, it says this does not stop the Rona. And then why did you have it on before? But then as soon as the cameras go on, you put it on. Come on, Bernie. It's been 4 years, dude. Let it go. Confidence is the key. Russell Wilson, former Seahawks, we now have the Broncos. He got traded to the Steelers. For those that don't know, Russell Wilson was a dominant Super Bowl champion with the Hawks. Got traded to the Broncos and won a massive contract. I mean, oh my God, contract. And he basically took a dump on himself with the Broncos. So they cut him, literally cut him, and they were just going to eat his salary. So they were going to eat a lot of money. How much? Well, next year, salary for Russell Wilson will be $39.2 million per year for the Steelers. Here's the ticker. The Broncos are paying $38 million of that. So the Steelers only have to pay $1.2 million next year to get him. The Broncos hated him so much, they're willing to pay someone $38 million to take him. Holy Jesus, that means they really did not like you. My God, that's not a good situation. If you have any questions, you can email rubio@therubiomethod.com.
Hey, so what is the best part about working at One Shots?
The family. I love my coworkers.
Good people, good energy. You could be creative. So, yeah, I like One Shots.
We have a small, tight-knit community here, and I like working with all of our locals and meet new people from all over the country.
Let's get going, gang!
Our dedicated staff is ready to work for you. Heartbeat specializes in custom apparel. Call us or order online. Free shipping nationwide. Custom printed shirts are our specialty, and we make sure you get exactly what you want. Bring in your own design or let our team create one for you. Promote your business, event, or club with pens, caps, bottles, mugs, and more.
Creating cool since 1985.